This training video is about how to configure audit type. Kindly log in to Audit 360 login page and enter your credentials. Audit Program module helps to configure your own audit type program with ease and flexibility to opt for tailor-fit audit type creation, defining risk scoring and audit rating. It has the ability to configure controls or tests as per your need, along with standardized auditor remarks. To configure the audit type, click on Configure Audit. Steps involved in audit type creation. Mention the audit type name and respective auditee type tagged in the auditee master. For the audit type which has only general group, parent audit type can be created directly. However, in case of annexure group or combination of general and annexure group, create sub-audit group first, and then parent group is created mapping sub-audit to parent audit type. Once sub-audit is created, it will be listed on the landing screen with the parent audit type tagged as No. Go back to Configure Audit module. Click on Configure Audit to create main audit type, i.e. parent audit. Enter the parent audit type name. Select the auditee type. Click on Parent Audit Type and define the audit type by selecting Group or Sub-Audit Type, and select the created checkpoint group or sub-audit types. All the checkpoint under the specific checkpoint group will be listed below. In case if any of the checkpoint is not required among the checkpoint group listed, then user has an option to disable the active tick option against the selected checkpoint. Sequence number can be given to each checkpoint so that the checkpoint will reflect as per the sequence number given for the auditor while executing the audit. Risk involved while executing audit is defined in Evaluate module for all the risk level: low, medium, high, zero tolerance. It can be further explained as the multiple of marks scored during audit for each checkpoint according to the allocated risk level and marks scored. Provide risk scoring, which gets multiplied with score of the checkpoints selected in the Define page, and click Next. This page is optional, and Manage Role can be used when any specific users have to be defined at specific roles to be played, like Auditor, Auditee, Respondent, Reviewer, post-selecting the roles for specific users. Then click on OK. Else click on Cancel to proceed to Configure column. In Configure column of issue tracking, there are various checkboxes that needs to be selected as per workflow requirement for an audit type. Click on Eliminate Auditee Sign-Off if you want to eliminate the auditee sign-off workflow of acceptance and rejection of the audit observations. Else do not click anything. Selection annexure score for system to compute annexure score, which would get sum up to the total audit score at an audit type level. Select annexure sampling if you would want to allow sample-based audit annexure execution. If not selected, 100% annexure audit is expected by an auditor. Advanced score to be enabled if required. Select checkpoint remarks as mandatory at checkpoint level if required. Similarly, for the balance workflow related checkbox can be enabled or disabled as per workflow requirement. Under Select Verifier, select the role to whom the verification action has to be assigned to review the resolved issue and close the issue if found satisfied, else has an option to reopen the issue. There are 3 different TAT type selection against the issues identified by the auditors. A. Proposed by auditee. This option enables auditee to provide self-due date during auditee sign-off process. B. Based on audit submission. This enables system to compute the due date from the audit submission date and based on the number of days updated under each risk, like low risk, medium risk, high risk, and zero tolerance. C. Based on audit finalization. This enables system to compute the due date from the audit finalization date and based on the number of days updated under each risk type, like low risk, medium risk, high risk, and zero tolerance. Reminder. Add the predefined reminders configured in the respective module. Multiple reminders defined can be added to the same audit type. Refer the training video on how to configure reminders. Email preference. Choose the predefined email preferences configured in the respective module. Refer the training video how to configure email preferences. Finalize column is where one can define the audit rating based on the audit achieved scores. Total score can be divided into different slabs, and outcome to be provided as per organization's need. Under percentage-based slab, rating can be set based on percentage slabs defined. And in actual score slab, wherein rating can be set basis score achieved. Click on Submit, and the parent audit is created with all the tailored needs. Parent audit configured will be listed in the Configure Audit Type landing page, with the timestamp and the parent audit type tagged as yes. Now parent audit configured can be scheduled for further audit activities. Once the parent or the main audit type is created, click on Auditee Admin Configure submodule under Configure Audit. Select Audit Type for configuration. Select the options required at the auditee level in terms of issue allocation, auditee side users workflow elimination, issue assignment. Save the configuration. Number 1, issue allocation. If issue allocation is single time, then scheduling should be allowed immediately after setting up Auditee Admin configuration screen. If issue allocation is every time, then scheduling should be allowed only after Allocate Issue screen has been configured. Number 2, Auditee Respondent Workflow. Eliminate Auditee Respondent Workflow. Should work according to respective flows as per the option Yes or No selected. Number 3, Auditee Reviewer Workflow. Eliminate Auditee Reviewer Workflow. Should work according to respective flows as per the option Yes or No selected. Number 4, Level of allocation. If level of allocation is set at checkpoint level, then users should be allowed to make the issue allocation at checkpoint level. If level of allocation is set at group level, then users should be allowed to make the issue allocation at group level. If level of allocation is set at sub-audit level, then users should be allowed to make the issue allocation at sub-audit level. Number 5, type of allocation, cluster level, auditee level. Number 6, issue assignment. Issue can be assigned based on the roles. Number 7, response to reopened issue. Issue regulation should work according to respective flows as per the role. Auditee, respondent, auditee reviewer, selected. Thank you.